Welcome back. It's April 14th, and I'm Lafiz.
And I'm Brian. Here's today's newscast.
Hi, I'm Alicia.
And I'm Isabella, and we're going to be talking about the things you need to know about going back to school.
When we go back to school, you're going to have to take your own supplies, such as pencils, pens, etc.
You're also going to have to wear a mask all day and keep a distance from other kids.
You cannot be at school later than 8:30. And you would need to check your temperature.
Also wear comfortable clothes and comfortable shoes for PE. You will not be able to hang out with your friends on campus and near campus. You must be off campus by 11:15.
Stay safe, Fremont.
Hi, my name is Naomi.
And I'm Jacqueline.
And today we'll be talking about the book, Now a Major Motion Picture, Everything, Everything. Everything, Everything is a story about a 17-year-old girl, Maddie Whittier, who suffers from a rare condition called severe combined immunodeficiency, or bubble baby disease, which causes a very weak immune system that results in the person not being able to fight off infections as easily and can be fatal.
Her mother is very overprotective of her and only allowed her to see Nurse Carla and herself. However, when Ollie Bright moves next door and they start messaging each other, Maddie decides to follow her heart and have a chance to experience love, even if it means losing her life.
Hi, I'm Catherine.
I'm Isabella.
And I'm Ava, and we're going to give you a review on WandaVision. At first, I wasn't interested in WandaVision, but my family kept telling me how good it was, so I decided to watch it.
It had so many twists and so many things that you don't expect, like how Agnes became the bad guy and how Hayward was trying to turn Vision into a weapon. I liked how the first 2 episodes were in black and white, but the rest were in color, and how each episode was a different decade from the 50s to modern time.
My favorite part about the movie was when Wanda and Agnes fought. I also like the new costume Wanda wears at the end of their fight. The show was also very funny and entertaining, like how Wanda thought it was her and Vision's anniversary, but instead Vision's boss was coming over to have dinner with them.
It was also kind of creepy, but overall, WandaVision is a great show that keeps you on your toes, and you should watch it.
Hello, my name is Sophia, and I will be interviewing one of the web students, Caroline. Why did you decide to join web?
I've decided to join web because one of my friends really liked it, and she told me to join it because she thought it was gonna be cool if we were both in web together.
What's your favorite part about web?
My favorite part about web is when we join with the 6th graders, and it's really fun with them because they always used to ask us fun questions, and it's always fun with them.
What are you guys' schedule for web, and what activity do you guys do?
We do fun activities. They like to do activities such as racing each other, like getting points more than each other, and we do them every week. Like we skip a week and then we join with them because each week we join with Miss Madrid, my web teacher, because she tells us each activity, and then the following week we do it with them.
Do you guys create any of the activities by yourself, or do you look them up?
I'm not sure how it is exactly because my teacher, Miss Madrid, she's the one that tells us the activities and then we do it with them the following week, like I said. But I'm sure she searches them up or gets them from another web class because it's difficult to do like games from your mind.
What does the sixth? Sorry. Does the sixth graders teachers play with the students during the activities?
Depends what activities we're doing. If it's gonna be take a long activity, like if it's gonna take long, the students are gonna get bored. But if it's not, then the teachers would like to join, and if it's fun, yeah.
All right. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
We are here to review the pilot episode of the new Marvel TV show Falcon and Winter Soldier. So if you haven't seen that or you plan to watch it, feel free to skip ahead.
The show will follow Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier, and Sam Wilson, the Falcon, as they team up, testing their abilities and patience with global adventures. The episode starts with the Falcon on a mission to save a hostage from a terrorist group with the help of the U.S. Air Force. Next, we see Bucky Barnes trying to make amends for his past actions as the Winter Soldier. But the main plot of the first episode is that Sam donates Steve's shield for a memorial at the Smithsonian.
So at the end of the episode, we see that the government gave the shield to this new white, crusty-looking, box-shaped, flat-breaded off-brand Captain America. The series is set to have 6 episodes, each premiering every Friday till April 23rd. Thank you. Thank you.
3.
Right.
Hello, Fremont students. Here's crazy news for the week. In Oklahoma, if you capture Bigfoot, you can get $2 million. But there are rules. You cannot harm Bigfoot, and everything has to be legal capturing Bigfoot. Thank you.
For the cooking newscast, we'll be doing tomato soup. And first, I'm going to get half a stick of butter, put it in the pan in medium heat, let it melt. Soup. Right now, I have melted half a stick of butter, and I'm going to, in medium heat, and I'm going to throw in 1 onion, diced. I'm going to soften these for a few minutes. Now that I have cooked these onions for a few minutes, I'm going to throw in half a teaspoon of celery seeds. If you have it, you can skip it. And just eyeball it. And some black pepper. Cook these for a few minutes. Then you could add 1 can of San Marzano tomatoes. This is 28 ounces. If you're using whole tomatoes, you could use a potato masher. You could use a potato masher to squish the tomatoes. This works. Another important ingredient is 2 tablespoons of flour. You're supposed to do this when you sear the onions, but my mistake. Remember to do this when you're cooking the onions. And then you're gonna let this simmer for at least half an hour. Okay, it has been half an hour already. This tomato soup has simmered down. To make a tomato soup right now, I'm gonna blend it. I'm gonna put it in the blender. If you have a stick blender, you could just put it in there and blend it, but I don't have one, so I'm gonna use the normal blender. Now I have blended tomatoes. I'm gonna take it out and then put it back into the pan or pot. I have to take out. Okay, and now you can taste for seasoning. It needs salt. It needs salt. A little water, because it's a little too thick for me. This a little more. And it's not tomatoey enough for my taste, so I'm gonna put in tomato paste. You could skip this part if your tomatoes taste tomatoey enough, but mine does not. Technically, it is done now, but you could make this even smoother and strain it, but I'm gonna eat it chunky. So, that's it. That's how you make tomato soup.